What's poppin', y'all? Looks like the beef that was happening at Mr. Beast's event for streamers has finally come out and we get to see what happened. So this all started off with the video that Mr. Beast was doing with a bunch of streamers. They had to come together and then whoever won would get $1 million that they could give to their audience. And this moment happened that we had heard from DDG saying like, yo, XQC was talking crazy disrespectful to him, which reignited this back and forth that they've been having for well over a year now. And we finally got the clip.
Dang! You fell off anyway, nobody got money?
Hey, now we really finna get you up.
And thanks to XQC's outburst, the 5 most targeted streamers finally revealed themselves. Change the lights red! You 5 are now eliminated.
Bye-bye, have a good time.
But before he left,
Bye-bye.
XQC had something to say to the streamers.
Nobody wants an AMP. Your music is trash, buddy.
You're going home.
Nobody wants an AMP. And look, I'm an AMP.
So here, this didn't sound too crazy. It sounded a lot more disrespectful, if you want to take it like that, to AMP than it did to DDG. But DDG is really tight with AMP. Him and Kai are boys. But DDG, while he's reacting to this, because all of the streamers that were on here and streamers in general were reacting to this, he would say the following.
Final thoughts on the Mr. Beast video. As you do know, I got eliminated. You probably already watched it. XQC used to you all on BO. If we wasn't on camera, I would have swung on you. But it's fine, okay? It's okay. I had a great time. I enjoyed myself. Shout out to Mr. Beast for allowing me to come on his platform, on the biggest YouTube channel ever created. Forever grateful, of course. I would never, ever whoop XQC on no type of Mr. Beast set, ever. Very professional. We better watch him up next time, XQC.
I do believe what DDG was saying is that he would have swung on him and he was just trying to behave, because we've seen and we've heard stories of DDG pressing up on people, clowning him on the internet or clowning him in music in 2020, 2021. And I really do respect the fact that DDG did not do that, because that would have been a terrible look, especially on such a big platform, which was a great look for DDG that opened him up to a whole new audience for Rakai too. And I think Rakai killed that. So while this was happening, DDG was on his stream and XQC was on a stream with Aiden Ross. So, of course, they're reacting to the whole situation. What's funny enough is that there's 2 fighters there, Armon and GSP, and you've got Neon in the back. And XQC would call out DDG and say, like, yo, let's run this fade then if you were going to try to get violent.
Since I didn't know there was anything about, like, fighting. I don't know why he brought fighting into this, but if he wants to, I'll brand risk it.
No, you won't.
No, I 100%.
You won't fight DDG.
As long as he puts enough money where it matters to him, a piece of his own net worth, or I'll put a piece in. I'll fight him.
On brand risk.
I will fight him 100%.
On brand risk.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
If he wants to fight, I'll fight him.
How long would you want to train?
6 months.
Okay. Well,
3 months.
Would you want to go MMA or boxing?
MMA.
Okay.
100%.
Wow.
Do you have this over here though?
Yeah, we'll do MMA.
You can do MMA
George,
here?
would you come for that?
Yeah, I would love to. Now I feel involved. I feel like he's my student now.
Yeah, 100%.
So
No,
George,
because
I have to show him the way.
the way.
Oh, because I'm confused, because in the clip he talks about like fighting or whatever, but it was never like that. And if it's like if we make jokes like on stream and the next day you go, yo, I would have swung on him. Okay, then let's go in the ring and swing each other.
Okay.
You guys should monitor that.
Where is he?
Monitor
LA.
that.
He actually lives in Miami too, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Maybe he's in Miami. We do a fight here.
Yo, I'm on stream right now. I'm with some legends in the room. XQC just called you out to an MMA fight in about 3 to 6 months. And what were your terms?
No terms, whatever you want. I don't care. Just put some good money on it though. Put some good bread though.
MMA?
He said MMA.
Why we can't box?
Box is it's fun, but it's one-dimensional. It's only one part of the big sport. Like
I'll box you, but I don't know how to do no goddamn MMA.
Why not?
6 months. I mean, boxing is MMA.
I'm not finna. You see me kicking that video? It's over with.
Yo, DDG, when you would make that clip though, you were talking about swinging at me though. You think in a street fight you only swing? It won't only swing. If you're going to a fight, you fight. You not only swing. You'd get swung at by the feet, by the whatever, like, you know what I mean? We get on the mat. Like, come on, bro. I'm not scared.
FTC, you go out, whoop your right?
Buddy, you don't last 2 minutes. I would double the amount for a 3-minute fight.
I'll let you know, Aiden, but really, I don't really with like MMA.
Okay,
But
just
I'll box them all day long.
keep me posted on what you want to do. Just let me know. By the way, what is your weight you're at right now? Your healthy weight you would want to fight.
I'm like 155.
Oh, that's
160.
That's yeah. X is 145 right now, so we'll figure out. That's your weight.
Oh, hold on.
All right. Well, look, you think about it. You figure it out, and let me know if you guys would like to fight it out on brand risk, and we'll make sure we do a venue and set it up properly. Just let me know, bro.
All right, bet.
Okay. Bye bye.
I'm serious.
I know you're serious. I can tell.
I'm 100% serious.
Damn.
You can already see DDG falling back a little bit on here because, like XQC said, like, yo, you were saying you were going to swing on me and now you only want to do boxing. But if you were going to swing on me in person, it's not like I'm not going to kick or I'm not going to grab you and we're suddenly going to be fighting on boxing rules outside like you said you would have done. So we got to run this fade. And DDG's tiptoeing around it. Because he doesn't want, because this is the thing, DDG is a very, very experienced boxer, especially for a influencer, right? Like he's fought a bunch. He's 155 and XQC is 145 right now as we got the weight. And XQC is like 6'2". Like XQC used to weigh 120 pounds, just for a little bit more context, because some people are like, yo, he's 6'2", 145. Yeah, he's gained some weight. He used to be 120. DDG is significantly shorter than him, though. I think, like, how tall is DDG? Like 5'8", 5'7", 5'6". So with boxing, I do think DDG is just so much more experienced that he would be able to get in the inside and the advantage wouldn't matter too much. But DDG would agree to the fight.
Oh, my bad. I missed your call, bro. I'm here now.
Set it up.
Set
I
up.
was half asleep when you called.
Oh, okay. So MMA, you're down.
Bro, I don't think X should do that.
Dude, if you...
Is it gonna be like the because I seen Scam Likely on YK Osiris.
No, it won't be like that. No. It'll be whatever rules you guys specify, but it's full on MMA. Armand, by the way, this is DDG.
Nice to meet you, DDG.
What's up? How you doing?
Good.
He's a MMA fighter. You'll be there for this if you want, if you're down. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll make it happen. 3 to 6 months, whatever you guys both agree on. I think 6 months is good, so we can sell a venue out.
So you're gonna do it here?
Yeah, no, we're gonna do a venue.
We can do 3 months. We can do. Listen, this is what y'all not gonna do though. Y'all not gonna overly rig the for XQC like.
Bro, I don't rig anything. You fight, but listen, because I never got to talk to you about. No, real quick, because I never got to explain to you the Blueface situation. I don't call the fights. There's a commission. The Florida State Athletic Commission does. I don't judge any of these fights. I have no say, no do, nothing. And when it comes to the commentating, I'll have no biasism because both of you are my friends, if that's what you're asking.
Okay, cool. No, this is how I want to do it. If we do it, you got to meet me in the middle. I want to do it how YK and Scam Likely did it.
Well, they did an octagon. Well, what do you mean? Specify what you mean. It's an octagon.
Like they had the little leg shits on, and then they had the boxing gloves.
You guys saw shin guards and boxing gloves. Yes. It's amateur. You guys are not pro. No, it's amateur, so they'll have to have shin guards on. If they go pro, then they're going to have no shin guards. So you guys will have MMA gloves, and you guys will have shin guards, yes.
Man, tell him, okay, look, let's do it in 3 months.
I think he saw the clip of me and X doing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll talk to XQC. He said 3 to 6 months. You want 3. If he wants to do 3, we set it up. I booked it.
And also, I want to get paid. We're not betting like we playing dice. I want to get paid just like everybody else.
Yeah. Well, of course you're gonna get. Of course you're gonna get paid just like XQC. You guys will both get paid. It's a big fight to make happen. So of course there's gonna be some real money into it. I got you.
All right, Aiden, wait.
I'm gonna make it happen. I'll make it happen.
Let me know.
I will. I'll call you later. All right, bye.
I think this is really fair. So they've got the shin guards. They've got the 3 months, 6 months. I do think 6 months would be a little bit better. because it's enough time for DDG to train. DDG's about to go on tour. That's the disadvantage that he has. He's about to go on tour. He's about to stream it. He's really consistent with streaming right now. What is he going to just throw all that out the window? I don't even think he can throw the tour out the window. But they need to continue this beef, and that's why this next part that XQC reacted to it made it a little bit confusing, because DDG was asking for some bread, and XQC was talking to Aiden and letting Aiden know, and he's like, yo, listen, like, I need at least an M.
What could I have done to upset him to the point where he thought that he would like to harm me in real life? It made me feel, because it made me introspect within myself. I was like, did I do something that bad to people and hurt them or whatever in a way that that makes him want to hurt me or whatever, and I feel bad. And I was like, I don't want to do that. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, it's not about being soft or folding. I don't want to say some shit to people that make them feel like they have to harm me. And if that's said something too far over the years, then I genuinely apologize. I shouldn't be doing that. Right?
Sugar.
But if a fight were to happen, I mean, I'm all about the content. It had to be for content. I mean, some gas station off-stream fight that's boring. Right? If we're streamers, we make content. If we make some fight, it'll be for content. For the people and the people that watch, I get a reward out of this. Otherwise, it's fucking useless. Otherwise, it's bullshit, you know what I mean? Brother, you think I'm gonna change it? Everything that I do, the things that I eat, the time that I'll have to spend recovering, food, everything for some pennies. That's crazy. But buddy, I enjoy my life. But I always said I would do one fight in my whole career, and if I do it, it has to be for some form of. It has to be like some risk, some wager. Like, holy shit. A mil flat at the very least. If he wants to do more, we'll do more.
I think this is very fair from XQC, but XQC here, like, you can see the guy is a little bit apologetic because he's surprised. Like, just to rewind, because I've been covering XQC and DDG going back and forth for well over a year now. A lot of this started off with bots and money-related conversations. Now, it also went out of control with Kai Cenat, because XQC like jokes with these guys in a way that they take it really seriously, and I think it gets blown out of proportion by Clippers, and XQC's not serious about it. So when he's like, yo, I didn't think DDG would be this upset about what I was saying online, so much so that he would want to harm me. So, you know, like, I had to think about what I was saying. Like, what did I say to get him that mad? And he kind of like gives, you know, like a little bit of an apology. I wouldn't even say like a lukewarm apology. I think he's being genuine about the situation, but that dulls everything. Like, come on, get a little bit disrespectful. And this is the thing too, like, XQC's never talked about DDG's kids. He's never talked about his wife's situation. He really just talks about people botting. DDG brings up money, so he brought up that money situation when they were all doing the Mr. Beast stream, because if you guys recall, Mr. Beast did a live stream and Aiden Ross and XQC were there for the Team Water thing. Funny enough, when he did the video on YouTube, Aiden Ross was not invited. But DDG would react to this because XQC said, like, listen, we need at least an M. Like, XQC is worth 9 figures, multiple 9 figures. So he's really just doing this for some content. Like he said, he wanted to take over IRL content. And he had a lot of ideas and a friend that just didn't want to do those ideas years ago. So now he's trying to make it to the top of, like, he already did the gaming. He already did the desktop stuff. He's trying to do more IRL stuff. And this would be a good opportunity for him to do that. He's like, yeah, I'm not going to fight you. I don't have an issue with you. But let's make it at least worth something. Like, you've got to sacrifice something. And DDG agrees, but with a little bit of a twist.
You say he going to put up an M. I'll put one up. However you want it. Cash, crypto, however you want it, man. One condition, though. I got to be able to have this option, bro, because I ain't finna keep playing by your rules. I want a box. At minimum, you got me doing MMA and putting up an M, and I said no to both of them.
Yeah, I feel like you put up the M, y'all got a box.
Yeah.
You know?
We box. We me and you box, put up an M a piece. M ain't nothing to you, XQC. You got it, right?
Little shit.
Yeah, it's just light.
Oh, bro.
It's light. It's easy money. But I gotta get paid from the fight itself too. If I get paid from the fight itself, let's just say in a multi-universe that don't exist, you knock me out, right? I want to be able to at least get some money from the fight. Plain and simple.
But I'm saying like, but the winner take all though, right?
Yeah. So I get his M. Plus I get the money for the fight. And it gotta be a knockout bonus. I want a box.
So here we have DDG switching it up again. Like he was on the call, the one that Aiden was on with Armand, and saying like, oh, okay, that's the rules. All right, as long as you're not rigging stuff. The Aiden Ross is really shutting down these rigging things. He's like, we could do it. But then now he's like, nah, it's got to be boxing. So he still keeps going back to this boxing, which, listen, I'm co-signing DDG trying to do everything he can to get back to the boxing because that's a guaranteed win for him. And he's going to end up getting paid a guaranteed pay, a guaranteed win for somebody that he already didn't like. So it's a triple threat. So for XQC, like he cannot take that. And he, like I said, DDG already agreed to it. But XQC would respond.
One condition though, I gotta be able to have this option, bro, because I ain't finna keep playing by your rules.
What are my rules?
Holy.
Bro, what is that, my rule? Bro, we were with some MMA guys. I said, oh yeah, I'm MMA, sure, right? I like it was like a on the fly thing, but it was like that was the whole point of it though. Like I didn't set any rules, did I? Boxing is boring.
And put up an M, and I said no to both.
Yeah, I feel like you put up the M, y'all got a box.
Who's that next to him?
At the high level, it's pretty cool.
We box.
At the high and low level for boxing is cool.
Put up an M apiece. M ain't nothing to you, XQC. You got it, right?
Little shit.
Yes, it's light.
He's acting tough in front of his friends.
Easy money. So I'll put it.
Bro, low key. Unless you're fat, weight and muscle is a massive part of it. Like, come on, if you have good cardio, yeah, and you're against somebody who's way less muscle, buddy, you roll. Like what? Like how is this so hard to understand? You have more weight. You have more muscle, and you have decent cardio, or somebody who has less, you just win instantly.
I will say that I completely disagree with XQC here. With people that have limited experience, boxing is not boring. It's more boring the more information you give them. Like the fact that they're allowed to kick, they're allowed to throw punches, they're allowed to grab each other and wrestle. It makes it so much less entertaining as a viewer than just strictly throwing hands. Because the restrictions that come from boxing, which is, like the limited punches that you're allowed to take, that makes it more entertaining for somebody to be able to get to a level where they can be entertaining to watch in a fight. Not good, obviously, within like a couple of weeks, how some people have gotten into these fights. But if you have MMA, it's not, I don't think it's as entertaining, personally. Now, if they have 3 to 6 months, I think it would be a good fight. But for him to say, like, nah, MMA is more entertaining than boxing, no. At the highest level, yeah, when we're watching UFC fighters, yeah, I would say I'm more entertained by that than boxing, regular boxing. But here, I don't know if this is going to happen. I think they're going to try to make it happen, but frankly, I just don't see XQC taking the boxing match, and I think DDG is going to do whatever he can to make sure that it stays boxing. I just sincerely hope that these people don't end up continuing to beef. I think it's completely unnecessary. I think XQC is more used to like being kind of like beefing with people and understanding that it's content. I think in his mind, he's like, yo, this is just content. Like people shouldn't be taking this seriously. And he doesn't get that certain people do take it seriously. And he doesn't know who takes it seriously and who doesn't. So he ends up in the situation that he's in right now with like people like Kai absolutely hating him, detesting him, and people like DDG as well. But one of the streamers that was there, this girl Extra Emily, she said that we didn't even see the half of what XQC was talking about because some stuff got cut when he was talking about DDG and AMP.
Oh my god. I don't know if they put this in the video, but XQC and DDG had so much beef. I don't know if I could talk about it. Has anyone talked about it? But like, so DDG attacked XQC, and then they were like, they were screaming at each other, and we're all like, oh, and then he's like, oh, I hate you, DDG, blah 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 blah. I don't know if they're gonna include all of that, but XQC's like, fuck you, DDG, like, your stream sucked, like that, like something like that, and I was like, oh. It's like, oh my god, drama, and all because DDG was hitting XQC's paper, drama, but they didn't include that. I don't think they included it.
XQC! You fell off anyway, I'm gonna get money.
Hey, now we really finna get you up.
Oh wow, they only did a little bit, but it was like that, but more. So he's like, yeah, you suck. Also,
So see, she was even saying that DDG was hitting on XQC. Not that kind of hitting, like hitting his paper and also insulting. So it seemed like DDG was the one that antagonized it first. And then XQC is like, yo, I'm kicked out. I'm going to make this a clippable moment. I'm going to make this some good content for everybody. And I'm going to talk my trash back. And he just said his music sucks. Or like your streams are botted or something like that. Which I really don't think is that bad. But I think for somebody like DDG's like, I don't know this guy. And he's always speaking on me. That's partially because XQC is kind of a reactor as well. And he'll just react to a bunch of different content about different people and give his own takes on the situation. And that's where we get this beef. It's kind of sad with the AMP side of things because AMP used to be cool with XQC. And I think they would have made great content together. Like most people that XQC ends up working with, like an Aiden Ross even, like they get along very well and they make good content together. But if these guys fight, man, I can't wait to see XQC hop in the ring. Like this guy is one of the most unhealthiest people ever, at least while he was streaming. The guy just wouldn't eat. He wouldn't drink anything. He would just be on his computer all day. He wouldn't work out and he would kind of just decay for many years. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do you think that it's fair for this to be boxing? Like, do you think the height advantage is enough for it to be competitive, or do you think that it would make more sense for it to be an MMA? Like, I think you guys should look at the brand risk where they had MMA and just see how, like, why they didn't continue it. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed, and I'm going to see you on the next one.